to be a father. My dad was present, but was never a part from short combos. We never really had any father son bonding. He took care of the family, but I feel like I didn't know him. Feels awkward just talking to him. I don't want to be like that.
Ah, that's a good one. That's actually a great one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Now you want
Who wants to
you want
start? Yeah,
yeah.
I can start. He literally answered in that confession. He answered his own question. So sometimes, like parents, like you can have a two-parent household, a split-parent household, and sometimes even though your parents live with you, you still probably feel alone. Still probably feel like, yo, I got parents here, but they don't even talk. We don't talk. So his own
Right.
answer was, I don't want to be like that. There's no rule book to parenthood. So at the end of the day, it's like if that's what you seen growing up and you don't like that, then that's what you change as being a dad. You don't be awkward to your kid. And like I stated, there's no book, no Bible, and nothing that teaches you how to be a parent. It's just something that comes that you just gotta learn.
For you, G, was there a lot of like learning on the fly how to
Yeah.
be a parent? Did you take heed to a lot of stuff from like your family, or was it like a lot of the fly? Was it a lot of both for real for you?
Literally like how I grew up, just instantly full circle, bro. Like me like what I ate, how my mom used to treat me when I was a baby, like how they used to talk to me, how they used to raise me. It kind of just plays a factor. So you just gotta break the old chains that you don't like as you grew up. Like, okay, I don't like the way they did this when I was raised. So I'm gonna change the way that maybe I discipline or the way that I talk to my child about, a situation that they have messed up on. But like it's a lot of the stuff out the fly, bro. Like sometimes you forget, like you about to run out of Pampers, bro, and you down to your last 5 Pampers. You like, oh my God, I didn't know I had to go to the store tonight so she can be good for the morning because she could run out of 5 Pampers in the same night. And who would think a baby gonna run through 5 Pampers in one night? It possibly could happen. So it's just stuff like that what you just learning, like, all right, cool. You feel me? Then over the months and over the years, you become great with it. And then when you have multiple children, you feel me? Then you already know the game. Just with anything.
Lane, Josh, let me ask y'all, what are some things, and even you, G, what are some things that like you may have noticed in your parents and how you were brought that you realize you don't want to do that when y'all actually have children? Or for your sake, G, when you raising Jenny right now. Like, what are some
Mhm.
of the things you want to break, like generational curses or different habits and traits you noticed in your household growing up?
Got you. So I'm about to say before y'all, I'm gonna just finish off real quick. So on that aspect, bro, uh, number one, the biggest thing to me right now is by graduating college and noticing the power of credit systems, banking systems, and just making sure that like your post graduation life is set is something that I think I would change. But it's not our parents' fault, for some of the information that they have lacked or that they did not know because of their parents. They probably didn't learn and teach. So it's about generational wealth is just not having money, but it's about having that mindset and mentality to raise into the youth, the youth underneath of you. So what that means here is like a lot of us here, when you turn 16, what? Go ahead and get a job because you need to go ahead and make yourself some money. Go to college. We're not learning the aspects of the debt that comes with the college or the labor and the rat race that you're getting put in at 16, just learning to work, 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 work. Then you got a mentality to always work for someone else. Then you're going to college. Why? To get a job, to betterly work for someone else at a higher salary. But you're not learning how to venture out. So instead of me disciplining Genesis in the aspect of, oh, dad, I want to go to the party, or dad, I want to go to college. Okay, well, before you go to college, you need to have your business and LLC started. Before you leave my house, your credit score needs to be on this certain problem, or you're getting disciplined. Like that's where the discipline to come in, but it's good discipline. It's not bad discipline because they're going to be having real estate properties while they're in college, getting rent money from tenants, and then everybody else around them be like, what in the world is like this person is so different, because that's how she was raised.
For me, not having a father in the household, that meant having to lean on other men in the community. A mother can only teach so much. Love my mother. She taught me 90% of what I know. But that other 10%, hey, that had to be made up in other areas. So I would say literally like just like Najee said, not being what whatever you saw, not wanting to be that, then don't be that. the opposite of that. So really just making sure that as a father, as a man, a lot of times in the household, you can be in the house, but you can be absent while you're present in the house. If that child doesn't feel the affection of having a parent, or if they feel like, okay, well, I just see my dad working, but I never see him giving me a hug. Like I just always see him providing. And yes, that is important, but at the same time, your child does need affection from more than just a mother. So really making sure that that affectionate side is there, as far as my child knowing, hey, I'm here for you. Yes, you can talk to me about anything. Yes, I'm going to give you hugs. Yes, I'm going to tell you I love you often, because yes, you're a man, but at the same time, you're human. You need to show that you have an emotional side to your child. So I think that'd be one of the things that I'd probably stress.
Because my mom has been very good with doing it, like breaking it from her mother, and she's doing it with me. Like we talk about everything, and I feel like that's very, very important, like an open line of communication. Because a lot of times these kids will lie to their parents, who that's in the third, and then when they get to college, they act crazy because they're so used to being tied down at home because they don't have that open line of communication. So I really like it. Like I said, me and my mom got it going on. So of course I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that for sure. Because I feel like everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna do something different. I mean, me and my mom, like, that's my girl. I feel like I wouldn't change any type of way that she raised me, anything like that. But the generational wealth, I do agree on because I feel like everybody could be enhanced with that. But I wouldn't change anything.
I think to that point, from Laney and from G, one of the setting up generational wealth early, is something I definitely want to do with my family. And then to your point, just having that close knit relationship, like my kid being able to come to me and talk to me about like legit anything. And I know it's not to say that you have to be friends with your child, because then you still have to set up some kind of dynamic where they understand that I can be your friend, but I'm more so here to guide you and for you to listen to me because I've already been through it. I want to teach you. But just being able to be comfortable, right? You can still be the disciplinarian in a sense, but also still have your child be comfortable with talking to you. Um, but no, I definitely say those are probably my main things: wealth and just being comfortable with my kid for real.